Look who isn't dead. Now you're a sight for sore eyes, for all of us. Duck-Arm was afraid he'd have to prepare your funeral. I'm sure your kids will be happy to see you. I don't think they're suited for the Marauder's life. They lack a certain discipline. They're with the Iron Shadow, or what's left of it. The old boat was good on the ocean, decent in the air, but wasn't meant to ride on land. Our landing scratched the hull something fierce. Before you go, warrior, keep in mind that the Admiral did you a great service getting you all the way here. We all risked our lives on the trip over. Yes, indeed. So you could repay our kindness by helping us fix the Iron Shadow. We've got Marauders hammering and patching up the ship, but we won't be flying far without new Chandra crystals. I believe you're familiar with them? Yes, exactly. So on your way to the Iron Shadow, how about you crack open some of those automatons? They should each have a crystal or two inside of them. A warrior like you could collect them in your sleep. What a great idea, warrior. Thank you so much for volunteering. Good luck. We're all counting on you.
There you are, Jiansei. Welcome back. I heard through the grapevine that you helped out with our little power source problem. If they aren't, we'll find out when the engineers throw a fit. I'm sure it'll be fine, though. Thank you for the work. He set out as soon as we got here. Said something about a matter he needed to look into, but I'm not sure what exactly. Did you need something? Who, me? Well, I guess so. But this isn't a very safe place for kids, even if you have been training them to fight. The ship is in bad shape and this area is dangerous. We should find somewhere safer for your students. And ourselves. I'll send out what scouts I can spare to see what they can find as well. Good luck, Jiansei. Oh, what a mess.
Master, you're back! I knew you'd come back, even when you and Bunyang fell out of the boat. Oh yes, I'm fine, Master. And I watched Jinsoyan the entire time. Bunyang and Buno went to find some flowers for Jinsoyan. I tried to stop them, but they wouldn't listen. Yes, Master. I'll get Jinsoyan and be right behind you. Buna and Bunyang couldn't have gone far.
Hold it right there. This isn't a playground, civilian. If you're looking for food or shelter, head to the refuge. He mentioned that he was expecting someone of your appearance. You're the powerful warrior everyone's been talking about. I suppose we'll see about that. The captain's up the hill. Go right ahead. Don't strain yourself.
Train like your life depends on it. It probably does.
Oh, you actually came.
Fight as a team!
Are you really so lost you need to follow me like a puppy? Relax, I'm just yanking your chain. But if we're going to be helping each other more, I need a favor done first. There's a place called Urito Village nearby here. Recently, the locals have been driven out because of a strange plague that hit suddenly. Whatever the disease was, drove people mad. Nobody's sure of the cause, but that doesn't matter at this point. I want to help return these people to their homes. You're tough, but one person can't retake an entire village. We need to arm up, and the Dirox tribe has plenty of weapons we can borrow. It'd be one thing if the disease just killed people, but, well, let's just say the village needs to be cleared in more ways than one. Sure, I've got a tent they can hang out in. Watching a bunch of kids should be easier than fighting Diroxin for their gear. This should be a piece of cake!
Fight as a team!
Welcome back. How did it go? Are we armed to the teeth now? Fair enough. I'd feel better with more weapons, but this should do. On to the next task. I've done what I can to whip these guys into shape, but they could use some combat pointers from a real teacher. Think you could spar with them? All right! This should be both fun and educational. Well, fun for me at least. Just try not to kill anyone, okay? These guys aren't hardened warriors like us, so pull your punches. Heads up, everyone! We've got the master of the Hongmoon School here to teach you some moves. Let's get to work! Volunteers front and center.
Yes, Captain.
Here's how we do it in Solak!
Pay close attention and learn from this.
Amazing!
Not my best.
Thank you,
you.
Gianse.
Impressive.
Some of the soldiers want me to spar with you. A few think I can take you, but I've seen what you can do. I suppose this is one of those lead-by-example opportunities. I'm willing if you are, warrior.
Don't hold back! That was exhilarating!
You never fail to entertain, Gianse. That was great! If nothing else, it was at least fun to watch. I'd say we're about as ready as we're ever going to be. We're ready to move out. Sure, this is the best time for it. We'll need to move fast once things get underway. Don't take too long. All right,
Master,
everyone,
are you
stay
leaving
focused.
again?
We're off to Urito Village.
You're going to help these soldiers, aren't you? All right, Master. This time, I'll make sure Buna and Banyang listen to me. Please be careful.
sir.
Help me!
Don't keep us in suspense. Did that have anything useful to say? A stone? Well, yeah, there's a huge rock in the center of the village. What's that got to do with anything? A rock made all this mess? I really don't understand the kind of weird life you must have if you could say that with a straight face. Here's hoping this last push is all we need to get this done. Once we've got the village back in good hands, I'll be sure to hold up my part of the bargain with you. Don't worry about it. I'm plenty of things, few of them good, but I don't go back on a deal. Now let's get started. Everyone, prepare for the final battle! Is this it? So this is it? How are we supposed to destroy this thing? Explosives? If you say so, just make it quick. We don't want to give it the chance to cause more havoc.
Feel the darkness fading.
All right.
I think it's safe.
We'll send word to the
back into
villagers.
Hill. We'll have our home again.
Is your life always this hectic? But I can't keep up. Give me a minute to catch my breath. Since the danger is gone now, we need to focus on getting the villagers back here. It's not safe where they are now. You and your apprentices can rest here a while. Once everything is in order, we'll sit down and handle our deal. In the meantime, why don't you go have a chat with our new de facto mayor? I'll talk with you again soon.
We'll have our home again. You've given us our village back. The people of Urido have a home again. Of course, the same plague that kept us out of here was keeping the Volcami away as well. Now that it's gone, the Volcami will come. They'll attack us here just like they attacked us at the Sorali Refuge. Our militia will need to be even stronger. I don't suppose you'd be interested in training our soldiers. Ah, I see. You must mean the young Yoon girl. Well, I hope you find a cure for what ails her. If there's anything I can do to help, anything at all, please don't hesitate to ask. Watch your apprentices? Why, certainly. We'll keep them safe within our walls. Captain Gwan seems to like them. I'll have them stay with him. Speaking of Captain Gwan, here he comes now. I'll let the two of you talk. Thank you again for everything.
Told you it'd be soon. I bet you thought I was gonna leave you hanging for a long time, right? Touché. Alright, so here's the deal. I've heard about this monk who's skilled at manipulating energy, chi, whatever. As the gossip goes, the guy is pretty much the next realm walker. Apparently he can even open up portals to the spirit realm. I can't say for certain, but he's the head monk at the Stone Lotus Temple. It's out north from here across the desert. That would be your best place to start looking. Don't worry about it. But, if you're really feeling grateful, you could do me a little favor. Yeah, I guess you did, but this is more personal. See, since we have a place to be safe and start a new life, I want to propose to Namso-yu. Do it proper, you know? What? No! What kind of person would ask you to play messenger for something so intimate like that? What a life you must lead. Just ask her to meet me outside the village. I'll do the rest. And hey, thanks for all this. You really are one of the good ones, you know?
Is that Gwan? The deserter. The traitor.
Warrior. I've heard that you saved Gwan back in Urido village. Thank you. That was a very kind thing to do. He's matured, yes. I think he really regrets his past. Here in Solok, I and he have a much happier life. He told you that? Why couldn't he just come here? What's so important that I have to walk all the way to the... Unless... Warrior, before I go, I wanted to ask you something. Do you think you could do me a favor? If you see Dochin, was that his name? If you see him and Doden, tell them to be happy. Don't look for me because I'm fine. Please, please don't make me say it. Just take care of them and yourself. We all deserve to rest.